Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
We should stand high and we must be proud because our port now become one of the world-class port in this part of the world.
And with decades of experience working at the Port Authority of Guam, former Chairman Francisco Sanchez says the port has come a very long way.
I remember way back in the 70s when I first worked at the Port Authority in 1974. We only have one gantry, all beat up gantry, number one. We have 2 straddle hoists, 3 TCM, 2 stick crane that operating the port during that time. And now look at us, right behind us.
Today, before island leaders and the real VIPs, the hardworking employees, Port Authority management unveiled essential equipment set to enhance port operations and service capabilities. Part of the new equipment inventory includes 16 new tractors, 4 40-ton top lifters, 4 5-ton forklifts, 2 man lifts, 2 welding machines, and 1 street sweeper. Port General Manager Joanne Brown.
We're looking at close to $5.5 million worth of equipment that's behind me and what you're facing. The only thing that's missing is we have another 10 and 20 ton that's going to arrive probably within the next month. And in addition to that, a major step forward for us in the port, because I came into a situation where essentially, you know, we were living not feast to famine, but famine to famine. We essentially sometimes were keeping track of the equipment almost on an hourly basis. There were times we had our vessels in and we were down to 0 top lifters. And that's not the way to operate.
The port is also building toward a reserve capacity as the existing equipment will also be refurbished. And while these new equipment is definitely a welcome addition, it actually only represents less than 45% of new acquired equipment the port expects in the next year to fill up its extended yard.
At the end of the day, we have a very important mission. This is our key role of what we do here is moving cargo, and having the equipment available when we need it is very important.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.